Hey, good afternoon, guys. G'day. I'm gonna have a shave. Right, hope you can all hear me. The reason for this video is to apologise about not being on here regular enough. Hold on a sec. Yeah, not been on here regular enough. The reason is I'm not going to finish it like that. I've got a little mirror that sits there. The reason is, like I said, I've not been well in the past, and the reason is that I love those little tablets. The way they fill them up. They're like them old pens that you used to empty, and the girl's dress would fall off and all that. Anyway, that is 30 milligrams of morphine. And you're probably saying, what am I doing with 30 milligrams of morphine? Well, I am a morphine addict. I can't do without it. I can't function without it. But in saying that, I don't know what day it is most of the time. I don't know what the time is most of the time. I'm not very good at anything, really. A little while back, I overdosed. It wasn't intentional. But I overdosed and it didn't do me any bloody good. I didn't mean to overdose. It was just something that happened because I wasn't aware of the dosage that I've been given. I'm on morphine because of the pain, because of my back pain. Anyway, they changed my dosage from 30 milligram tablets, no sorry, from 10 milligram tablets 4 times a day to 30 milligram tablets twice a day. But I didn't realise, so I took 30 milligram tablets 4 times a day, and that sent me right up, and really I was in trouble then, and I didn't know it. Anyway, the problem came because obviously I only had enough dosage as if I was taking 2 of these tablets a day. I finished them in double time, which then left me without any. And when I rang the doctor and I said, look, I've got no more tablets, they said, they said, tough. We can't give you any more because you've had too many. Well, you can imagine, I was then left cold turkey without any painkillers. Wasn't the fact that I had no morphine, I had no painkillers. You know, more paracetamols, they was never going to touch what I had. Anyway, that happened on a Friday. And I know it's Friday because doctors won't open the next day. Look at that. Yeah, doctors won't open the next day. So that left me without any painkillers at all until at least the Monday. Well, you can imagine, I was on a come down. I was shaking, I was sweating. I thought I was dying. I really did. It was bad news. I didn't know what to do. Monday I phoned the doctors. I phoned the doctors Monday to say, look, what's going on? You've left me cold turkey. I need some painkillers. And the receptionist said, sorry, but you can't have any. I said, well, you can't just give me that decision. You can't just say to me, I can't have any painkillers. that's wrong. But she said no. She said, no, I've had a word with the office manager, and she said, you've had too many already, you can't have any more. This is the office manager. So the office manager and the receptionist have decided that I can't have any painkillers. I was beside me. I was beside myself, as they say. Anyway, she said the only thing you can do is book an appointment with the doctor on the day, because you know you can't book an appointment with a doctor unless it's a month in advance or whatever. I phoned 111, which is the English health hotline, for want of a better phrase, that isn't a 999 emergency. They were very good, very sympathetic, very good, and I eventually got through to a doctor. And this is about 1 o'clock in the morning, because I was, you know, I said I was in a bad way. I was in a bad way. And he said, look, he said, I can't go against your own GP. If your own GP won't give you any morphates, I can't prescribe them for you at any 24-hour chemist. He said, do you want an ambulance to come and pick you up? I said, no. I said, there's a lot more people out there that need, you know, I'm not bleeding to death. I'm not dying. I was just having a bad thing going on. I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't conscious enough on the Tuesday to ring the doctors, because you have to ring between 8 and 8:30 in the morning. I wasn't conscious enough to ring on the Tuesday morning. Wednesday morning, I'd set my alarm clock and I woke up to it. I heard it, rung the doctors, and on appointment that day. Went to doctors, and she completely understood. Diagnosed me with severe morphine addiction, and said that she has to give me some more, otherwise my body will start behaving silly. So she did. So she put me on this dose of morphine. That is that dose there. It's 30 milligram tablets twice a day. So instead of 120 milligrams of morphine, plus the oral morph, you know, the bottle of oral morph, I've run out of that. I was on that as well. I was glugging that like whiskey. That was the other thing. I turned to alcohol as well. I thought, well, if I'm going to painkillers, I'll drink myself into something. Anyway, so that's where we are now. We're at 30 milligrams twice a day. I've got a doctor's appointment on Thursday. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow. And we're going to try and cut that down from 30 twice a day back down to 40. So the 10 milligrams 4 times a day, and then we're going to try and cut it down and cut it down and cut it down. I've got to come off morphine. I realised how addictive it is, and what it does to your brain and body if you don't have it. And I can't wait to come off it. If anybody's got any advice, I'd be very, very welcome. Well, that'd be very, very welcome. See, I can't even speak. Anyway, so there you go. So I'm a morphine addict. I don't want to be a morphine addict. And my advice to anybody out there is, when you're on the painkillers, just please control what you're putting into your body. Don't just automatically think, right, I'm in more pain, I need more and more and more and more. It doesn't work like that. What happened in the end was I was having that much morphine. It had no effect on me apart from my body saying I need more morphine. So it wasn't acting as a painkiller, it was just purely an addiction. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of this dodgy moustache. That's it for now. Once I'm back on the straight and narrow, or you know, back to some kind of normality, then the videos will start again. But until then, I can only do what I can do. Like I said, I don't know what day it is most of the time. I only know what day it is today because I looked at the calendar. And funny enough, there's an instruction on my record now that says when I go to the doctors, I must be accompanied by someone. I can't go on my own anymore. I must be accompanied by an adult. Anyway, right, that's the end of that. I'll talk no more about it. That's the end of that. It's a short video, and for all those of you that are going through any kind of addiction, you really do have my sympathy, and if anybody wants any advice that I can give, then please add it in the comments below. This video isn't what this channel is all about, but this video is about my life, I suppose, and this is part of my life. It's a bad phase of my life, so I'm sharing it with you. For all of my friends and family out there, those that have known me going through this phase, then thanks for sticking with me, and let's get through to the other side. And yeah, and I'll catch you later. Now steer clear of the idiots, because there's plenty of them. Don't become one. I'll see you soon. Right, this dodgy moustache, gotta go.